Hi everyone and welcome back to the René of Paris channel. My name is Abby Andrew and I'm the alopecia ambassador for this channel, meaning that I talk about wig wearing from the perspective of someone who's worn wigs for pretty much my whole life and has dealt with hair loss since about the age of 2. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you a New Year's themed video, and it's going to be some hair trend predictions for 2023 for the new year, as well as some personal wig and hair goals that I'm going to try to incorporate into my own wig wearing this year. First off, I'm going to start with some of the wig trends because I think this is a really fun way to kind of explore new styles. If you see something that's going to be a trend, you can kind of look at it and decide if you want to incorporate that into your own wig wardrobe, or if it's something you might want to skip over. That's the fun part about wig wearing, is you don't have to stick with one trend. You don't have to commit to one hairstyle. You can try out a trend for a little while with a new wig, and then you can always switch to a different one when you feel like just changing it up again. So whether you want to follow these trends that I mentioned in this video, hopefully you can use this as some inspiration to incorporate into your own wig wardrobe. I was researching on a couple of different blogs that made predictions for 2023 popular hairstyles, and I'm just going to name a couple of the ones that I saw repeated on a few of these articles. A big one that I saw was curtain bangs across the board, so I'm going to show you a couple of wigs that have curtain bangs with longer styles, but I also saw short hair mentioned as a trend prediction for this year, so I also wanted to show you this wig here. This one is Carson in the color Spring Honey Tea from the René of Paris collection, with a really gorgeous lace front and lace part. And the reason I wanted to mention this wig in particular is because it's a shorter style and it kind of features a little bit of a curtain bang type of style. It's not exactly a curtain bang, however, a trend that was predicted for this year was going to be shorter hair with long bangs like this one has here. So as you can see, it's kind of the same length all the way around, but it has this gorgeous kind of chin length bob. Bobs were also definitely mentioned as something that's going to be trendy for this year, but the longer bang is really what makes this a really kind of modern bob. And the nice thing about the lace part and the lace front is you can really play around with the way this hair is styled. You can really push it back and still have it look really natural on the hairline. And to kind of go with the curtain bang style, you can even kind of change the bangs to be more in the middle to kind of fit that curtain bang type of look, to kind of have the long bangs slightly hanging forward in the front. So I feel like Carson is definitely a wig that I'm going to be wearing a lot this year myself. With this wig, I really love the bangs kind of pushed to the side, pushed back with that lace front, or I do also like them parted in the middle like I showed just a moment ago. As you can see, that lace front and lace part gives you that very natural looking hairline that allows you to play around with the hair and move it around and still have it look very, very natural. This next wig style incorporates a couple of different upcoming trends for this year in 2023. The first one is going to be what I mentioned a moment ago, is those curtain bangs. So this wig is Sage in the color Moonstone and it has these really gorgeous kind of face framing curtain bangs. I absolutely love this style. Another trend prediction for this year is going to be silver hair, and of course this color Moonstone is a perfect example of this. I love the way that this hair is also rooted, so it looks like your own hair kind of bleached this platinum color with this really gorgeous shade of silver, and it also has the effect of your own roots growing in, which makes it look like your own hair growing in a little bit, which honestly in my opinion makes it look a little bit more natural. I think having a root like this can also make it a little bit less of a stark contrast if you're not someone that is comfortable wearing really platinum hair. The roots kind of incorporate, let's say you're naturally a brunette, the roots incorporate your own natural hair color closer to your face, so it feels more comfortable for you, but then you can still incorporate that really nice platinum style into the look as well. Another trend that this wig incorporates for 2023 is the really lovely layered look. I really love the way the layers kind of add an extra effect of volume to this wig, and you kind of have the effect of long, voluminous, gorgeous hair, but then still have those really nice face framing layers that short hair gives you. So layered hair like this definitely is going to be one of the trends for 2023. And again, definitely a timeless look in general. This wig also features a really natural looking lace front and lace part in the middle. So again, with this style you can really pull it back and have that kind of tousled hair look, which I really love on this style, and still have that really natural looking hairline in the front. Next up for our 2023 wig style predictions is going to be this wig that I'm wearing now. This is Amara from the Alexander Couture Collection, and this is the color Smoke Ivory. This one also incorporates one of my personal New Year's resolutions for wig wearing, and it's going to be wearing pixie cuts more often. I really love the look of pixie cuts. I'm just not used to wearing them very often, and it's just a matter of getting used to seeing myself with this hair, because I absolutely love the way pixie cuts look on me. I think they're so cute, and it's definitely going to be a big trend prediction for 2023, so I think that's also a good opportunity for me to start getting comfortable wearing shorter hair like this more often. Short hair like this is also just so easy to manage because it's just kept out of your face. You don't have to brush it out or anything. It's just so easy to maintain. You don't even have to really think about it. You just throw it on your head and go out the door and you know it's gonna look great. So pixie cuts are also just a really fantastic, easy to manage style. This color, Smoke Ivory, is also another example of a really gorgeous kind of silver gray toned hair color. Like I mentioned before, that's also going to be a big trend for 2023 in our predictions. So here's another color that you can choose from all of our collections. If you want to see all of our different color options available for all of these wig styles that I'm showing in this video, you can also visit our website, reneofparis.com, to see all of our different options of silver hairs to blonde hairs, brunettes, and see all of the different shades that we have to offer and find something that's perfect for you. Next up in our 2023 style predictions, this wig also incorporates a couple of different style predictions for 2023 as well. One of the predictions that I saw online was going to be pink tinted hair. So whether that goes from all out pink to a more of like a neutral pink tone, this wig is definitely a perfect example and a perfect opportunity to try out pink hair without having to dye your own hair yourself if you do have hair of your own. This is the wig Wren from the René of Paris collection, and this color is one of my favorite colors of all time, Watermelon R. It's this really gorgeous, very light pastel pink hair, and it is just so fun and so beautiful. I think it's also a really great way to incorporate a pink tone into a more natural looking color, so it's not like hot, vibrant pink, it's still almost like a pink tinted blonde, and I really love the combination of colors in this wig. Again, with this wig, you also have the roots, which makes it look like your own hair dyed this color with just a little bit of hair growing in, which makes it look even more natural, because if you do dye your own hair pink, inevitably you're going to get roots pretty quickly, so it makes it look even more like a really beautiful dyed pink hairstyle, as opposed to a costume wig or something like that, where it would just be all one bright color. This wig has really gorgeous dynamic colors in it, making it look a lot more like your own human hair dyed pink, as opposed to just a bright pink wig or something like that. Another style prediction this year that this wig incorporates is bangs. Bangs seem like they're going to be really trendy this year, and one of the reasons for that is because the Wednesday Addams series was very, very popular, and of course she had bangs and rocked them so beautifully, so bangs are definitely a prediction for this year, in addition to curtain bangs, which I mentioned earlier. And the last trend that this wig also incorporates is going to be curly hair, especially your own natural curls. Now, with wigs, you can really play with having curls one day or having straight hair the next without having to do anything to the hair. You can just have one straight hair wig on deck, and then on a day where you want to wear curly hair, you can just switch to the curly hair wig without having to do anything to it. Wren is a really perfect example of really natural looking wavy curls that almost look like your hair is naturally curly and it just dried like this out of the shower. It's just such a gorgeous, beautiful style. Now to touch on a couple of my personal wig wearing resolutions for this year. I mentioned some of them earlier, but in general it's going to be stepping even more out of my comfort zone, wearing styles that I've always loved but maybe haven't gotten used to seeing myself in as often. And another big one for me is going to be wearing more fun, bright colors. All of my favorite wig colors are the really fun, bright ones like blue tones, green tones, pink tones like this, but a lot of times I do end up just going to my comfort zone of wearing just blondes or brunettes. So this year I really want to push myself to wearing my fun, bright colors a little bit more often, like Watermelon R. And another one of my wig wearing resolutions is just to try to switch up my wigs more often. And this is different for everybody. Some people like to wear the same style every day and stick with that. For me personally, I love switching it up, so I just want to switch it up even more often. So sometimes I'll even try to push myself as far as to wear a different wig every single day if I'm able to, but I'm just gonna play around with that and have fun. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you think you're going to try out any of these 2023 trend predictions, if you agree with these predictions, or if you have any predictions of your own to add. And definitely mention in the comments below if you have any personal wig wearing or maybe alopecia related resolutions this year as well. I'd love to share those with you and hear them in the comments. If you want to learn more about any of the wigs that I mentioned in this video, you can always visit our website, reneofparis.com, to see all of the different color options available in each of these wigs and learn more about the specs and different wig cap constructions. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube at René of Paris and on Instagram at René of Paris to stay up to date on all of our latest wig tips and tutorials and our new releases. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.